Hey guys, what's up? It's Warner Butler welcoming you back for day 28 of the Pokemon TCG Pocket journey, completely free to play. So today, for me, is actually the official release of the game. So I've recently updated it, and it's got all of its stuff. Had to go through doing terms and conditions, all of this privacy stuff again. And also, just behind the scenes, I have linked accounts just to make sure that now shouldn't be losing anything if anything drastic happens. But just in case I'm a little long-winded today, warning you ahead of time because things might have changed or they might not. We will see. So as for the card for the day, I do have this. It's a little embarrassing because it's still in the wrapper. It's this Bulbasaur, but you'll notice it is from the Pokemon Illustration Contest 2022. It's got that label right there. And so I'm going to, of course, put them up here on the side. And I'll also try and grab the artist names if I can too. This was one of the promotions that they did back in 2022, or maybe it was 2021 and then it went into 2022. May have been reversed. In any case, this is a contest that was done, and people who submitted their art would actually have the opportunity to get it printed officially on Pokemon cards. And this is an incredibly cool thing. They actually did it most recently for, I think, 2024. I believe it was this year that it was actually slated for, and we actually got the results for that pretty recently as well. So I think this is just an incredibly cool thing for Pokemon Company to do. Allowing fans to have their art be put on official Pokemon products, I'm sure, is a complete dream. And I mean, they are getting compensated for it. Like they're drawing the art for free, but if they win, hey, I mean, they're not going to be stealing it. If you get it posted on a card, you actually get paid for it too. So all things considered, pretty cool. And going to see if I have a better opportunity to sleeve those up, because I'm still not going to take them out of the package. Sorry about that. But let's go ahead and get to our digital cards for the day in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Click on the Mewtwo here. Going to go ahead and open it up. Yes, thank you. I can open a booster pack. Slicer on open. Okay, that was different. Double, Weedle, Golurk, Doduo, and oh, Ditto! Okay, so maybe that's their way of telling you, like, oh, you got a cracked pack or whatever. I don't think that was in the previous version. I'm already kind of seeing something I didn't recognize. Now, when I was actually doing the editing for a video back, it was when I ended up getting the pick for Marowak EX. It actually played a special noise as opposed to, like, I guess just getting a regular pick. And so that was different, but no, I definitely feel like that was not as per the norm. Getting Ditto is pretty freaking cool. Just on the first day of the release of the game. Also got our Pikachu here, so we're gonna go ahead and slice up on this one. This looks like it's just normal, because again, it wasn't like a weird pop or something like that. Paris, Ammonite, Heliolisk, Goldeen, and Chinchino. Seeing our first Ammonite here. Swab it on up. Getting ever so closer to getting to 150 cards. Well, 150 unique cards. We've opened plenty of packs. So we're going to go ahead and go to the shop. I may stick around here a little bit to see if there's anything different, but I'm tempted to assume that there's not. The complimentary item set looks the same. Hourglasses, these also look the same. You can actually get a special shop ticket by exchanging your normal tickets. That's really interesting. That was definitely not there before. You have the Genetic Apex, covers still here, and then you have your cards. All of these look like they're the same value, so that's all good. Definitely something you want to see. The emblems are also here at the same rates. I believe that these are actually the same rates here for these playmat sleeves and everything. It's just that, again, you need the special tickets and we didn't have any of those. And then others, still nothing here. If we go to limited time events, you'll see the premium pass. Oh, this is different. So they actually do have accessories for the premium pass, and this is Mewtwo. So I was kind of thinking this in my head because I didn't want to go too far into it in one of the weekly things because I haven't bought the premium pass, so I can't really judge it. The fact that the only thing you had redeemable with your tickets was the promo and then just hourglasses and stuff, I thought that was really, really bad. The fact that you're able to redeem special accessories for the season or slash the set is very good. That is actually a decent pull for the premium pass. If we go to Pokegold here, it looks like they do give you options to get some bundles, which I did not recognize. It says Erica plus bonuses. I mean, this is the cover and this is a backdrop. So what's the difference? Oh, so this one gets you a playmat and a card sleeve. Kind of weird that they don't have like a bundle with both of them, but I mean, it is what it is. So if you go here to purchase Pokegold, I think most of the rates are probably going to be the same. No, it is the exact same. So right here is what we would normally see in the pre-release. You would see all of these options. This is actually a completely different part called reduced price Pokegold. And I mean, that's good, especially if this like re-rolls every set or even every week. I can imagine a lot of people will take advantage of this. I don't really know how frequent that's going to be because this says release celebration, but better than nothing, getting some value out of it. And oh Lord, you get yourself some fantastic Gardevoir themed everything. And it is awful that I am actually tempted to get that. I will not be getting that. At least you won't see it on camera. Now, by the end of the 30 days, you definitely will not have it, and I would have to have very good reason to invest in that. Still actually really cool, though. Again, they're adding a whole bunch of customization and accessories that people who commit themselves to the game and want to get more stuff, they can. So I would say that is a net positive. All right, so again, took a heck of a long time there just in the shop alone, but we'll go ahead and take a look at our missions, see if there's anything new here. The dailies look the exact same. Yeah, pretty much all of this is the same. Complete all. Almost dropped my phone. Oh, did I actually find a bug? Oops. Okay, let's back up here. Yeah, no, I think that was a bug. That was definitely not intended. Me dropping my phone. So basically everything else here seems about the same. I'm not seeing any other decks here that are different. Well, I don't remember the fossils deck there, actually. That might just be me not spending that much time in this menu, but I don't recognize it, so maybe it is. And then for premium, you do get the look, of course, at all of these special missions for you to complete. And then, of course, click on this to subscribe to the premium pass to let you know of all the stuff you can get. Pretty much about the same as it was before. Let's click on the gift to see. This may be just one of the dev team's things. Yeah, what is this? An advance ticket. This ticket cannot be used. Wait and see what it's for. I haven't been paying much attention to data mine stuff, so I have no idea what this is, but yep, I will take it. Definitely gonna participate in whatever that is. So we may even see more options here now that people are getting their hands on the game. Right now, it is basically like just an hour and 30 minutes actually on the dot. An hour and 30 minutes into the release of the game. There are probably certain people in parts of the world that still aren't seeing the game available in their region yet, but in terms of the official release from the Pokemon socials, it has technically been out. And speaking of which, wow, this is not a whole lot. Oh god. Okay, yeah, y'all are definitely gonna have to give me a second here. Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's a particularly good pick here. I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it does have some Pokemon that we don't have. And if we saw the Ninetales with the Ponyta, we could put that towards a Blaine deck if we were interested in making one. Go top left here. Magmar, so that is brand new. Pretty decent for a basic, being able to do 50 damage just with 2 energies. Go ahead and send a thank you to Mr. Derek. Alright, so yeah, a bit of an uneventful pick, but I mean, it is what it is, so... we'll also go ahead and head on over to the social hub before we go to the battle, just to kind of see what's going on here. People already spending money. That's what it is. People have spent their money. That oh my god. Oh boy. I mean, heck, they are slaying right now. That is for sure. This is unfortunately convincing me to get that bundle, but again, I will not be getting it unless I stumble into some wealth here in the next day or two. So battle is looking pretty similar as it did to before. You do have the private match, you do have the random match. Solo, we can take a look at. Doesn't look like anything's changed. If I scroll down, yeah, it's still these 6 expert decks that they kind of prepare for you. Not even a dark one again yet. Let me still do some exploring before we get into the battle. I do realize that I didn't go through this at all. I think the past 2 weeks that I meant to, like, kind of show this off to show our progress. But in any case, got 17 Pokegold, well over 7,000 Shine Dust, 402 shop tickets, which is really good. Pack Hourglasses 646, Wonder Hourglasses 254, 78 Emblem tickets, an advanced ticket, whatever that is, and a Rewind Watch. And all of this stuff that's posted for it is just like, oh hey, you can now get a whole lot of cool stuff by spending some money. I mean, like I said before, it's a casual collecting game, so of course they're going to lean very hard into paying to get a little bit more to your collection, but it is what it is. I wanted to read this out. Thank you for playing Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. To celebrate the release of Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, we're giving a special item. How this item is used is still shrouded in mystery until somebody probably data mines it. So the distribution period will be to the beginning of the year, so you do have quite a long time to get this. And everything else here seems pretty typical, nothing out of the ordinary. Again, if we wanted to look at the shop lineup, it says that this has been updated. You can get your Erica stuff. Yeah, overall, I mean, seems pretty good. Oh, they have a questionnaire. I don't think I'm going to do this questionnaire now. I'll just do it off camera, just so that way, you know, nobody's trying to, like, steal my thoughts or say I said this or something or other. So I don't think anything has changed in the collection. You still have the gaps here to show you what Pokemon you're missing, which again is very useful. But besides that, about everything looks fine. Go to the binders. You still got this. Nothing new. We can add some stuff that we had not yet included here. I feel like that's a good order for everything, so we'll go ahead and save. Still made it public. Go to our display boards. Of course, this is still going to be here. We have the Eevee one, but not really anything to put in there, so just leave that. I return to the home here. I want to check the profile and see if there's anything different. All of this looks pretty similar to what it would have been before. Battle record. Yeah, these are where you put your emblems, which we don't have anything here yet. Players featured. This was definitely here before. I just don't think I ended up going about it. So sure, we'll put our binder here. And then of course, you got all your trophies here. I don't think there was any new trophies, but can't say that for certain. Again, wasn't spending a whole lot of time there. What's this say? Oh, we got themed collection. Electabuzz and Magmar. Right, that was one of the collections we had. So get to 12 of the pick hourglasses, 2 shop tickets, and an emblem. Pretty good. But alright, I think that probably is about everything that we can take care of for the time being, so let's go ahead and get on into battle. Now, I know some of y'all are saying, oh yeah, let's go ahead and see you do some battles versus online opponents, that'd be cool. The thing is people are just now starting the game. And I don't want to get into it and have at least, not amazing decks, don't get me wrong, but at least better, more competent decks, because people are probably still going to be rolling with the Sand Slash deck that they start you out with for at least, I don't know, probably the first 2 or 3 days at most. So I'm going to give it a bit before we actually do any more online battles here. We'll fight the Pikachu deck here, and I'm actually going to try the Toxic deck just to see if we can complete it with the rarity one, where we don't have like any EX. Going second, which is okay. I almost would prefer to go first in this case. I feel like Farfetch is the more solid option here. Yeah, even if we're seeing Pikachu EX in the active spot, that's pretty good for us just because within 2 turns here, we'll be able to get Pikachu at 2/3 of the way down from its main HP. Don't want to use a supporter card, so we're moving on. They decide not to attach to Pikachu for a retreat. Interesting. Okay, well, nothing to do but attach to Coughing here. This is kind of rough just because we haven't drawn in any supporter cards. We really would have liked to see Professor's Research. Surely they're gonna retreat the Pikachu here, right? Okay, there we go. I was getting kind of worried for the AI opponent, even though I definitely shouldn't be. Yeah, I should be worried about myself right here. We're gonna Sabrina here first. Okay, they were smart to put up the regular Pikachu. Gonna retreat and put in this Coughing. And hopefully, in the next couple turns, we'll either see Wheezing or we will actually get a Professor's Research to draw into it. Raichu doesn't seem too dangerous here. We would just need to see, I think Lieutenant Surge would be the supporter that would be really scary. Seeing Grimer is very good. All we can do is another Suffocating Gas. And unfortunately, that still puts Raichu out of the KO range here. Even if we did see, what would it be? Sorry, I was more so focusing on what the opponent was doing. Even if we saw Wheezing or something like that. Yeah, Coughing is the one who will have to go in here. Okay, Koga, not excellent what we're doing right now. Also, I definitely should have put Farfetch'd on, huh? Well, misplayed. Because even if we would have had to sacrifice, yeah, no, that was a total misplay. That sucks. Yeah, I think I'll lose because of that. If I KO'd the Pikachu EX with Farfetch, Farfetch obviously gets KO'd that next turn, but what would happen then is that I would be going in with the advantage into whatever big Pokemon they sent out, like Raichu or Pikachu. Now we are at the disadvantage and we don't have anything big to kind of prevent us from taking a whole lot of damage. Yeah, we're just gonna attack with Muck here. Hope that he doesn't have something to put on the bench, but let's be honest, his hand is stacked right now, so. What is going on here? Okay. That sucks that I still can't do anything to KO this Magneton. I would have needed, Giovanni, which I don't think is in this deck, to actually earn the KO, but, I mean, it is what it is. Man, it really would have been amazing if we could have gotten something like Ekans. I think the worst thing is that we could see Wheezing here in the next little bit, and that's going to be really bad. Okay, opponent's throwing. AI threw for us. I mean, thank you. I don't feel like I deserved it. I didn't, but... Alright. I think the devs may have made the AIs within the first week a little easy. This is definitely not what's happened, because the AIs in advance have definitely had some weird plays, to say the least. But, I mean, hey, if it makes it easier on me, I will take it. We'll also go ahead and try this Muck Dark deck versus the Charizard. Going second here is okay again. If we do see Farfetch, that'd be okay. This is actually pretty great. See most of the basics that we want on our bench, and we actually have the Weezing. Moltres EX here in the active spot is pretty dangerous, though, because on their second turn, they'll be able to... or they have the potential to generate a lot of energies. Onto another Moltres EX. Gotcha. Charmander, that makes sense. Okay, Potion, definitely not what I wanted to see there, but, I mean, I guess it could be worse. Still can't evolve yet since our first turn. Just getting 20 damage there. Let's say I have to imagine we're going to see the fire energy go on the Moltres, and they're just going to heal it up. I mean, sure, bro. Do what you gotta do. All right, that's one. Okay. I mean, that's still good. Like, don't get me wrong. Still kind of in a dangerous spot for us, but we are able to start threatening a KO on this Moltres EX. Don't want to evolve Muck on the Grimer yet until we see all of the energies on it. I was about to say, I assume we're going to see another Inferno Dance. Okay, that's one Tails and two Heads. Ooh, that is not good for us. They're spreading out their energies, which is interesting. We do see Koga. That is a very good card to have against this deck. Go ahead and attach to Grimer. They're already poisoned, so we don't need to use Gas Leak again. And so unless they decide to retreat, they will be KO'd. I think they should. Oh, they decided to Heat Blast here. Okay. We are actually going to use Farfetch'd here. So here's what we can do. We can Koga, bring the Weezing back, put in Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is just enough damage to get a KO here. Put all this back down. I think I'm okay with evolving Muck here. Big Slap, and grab this KO. I'm surprised none of the Charmanders have evolved into a Charmeleon yet. Maybe just haven't come across it. If we saw Sabrina this next turn, and we were able to KO those Charmanders, that would be the best. Just got a Professor's Research, though, so I'm going to assume... Okay, not as bad as I thought. Oh my god. Oh no! That's huge! That is huge. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put him Weezing, use Gas Leak, and then Tackle. The reason why we're not keeping in Farfetch'd is because if they decide to leave Moltres EX in here, Muck will actually get the KO next turn. Alright, we do see Charizard EX. He will have to... Okay, we're seeing a lot of EXs. That's very scary. There's the X speed. Okay. but he puts an Arcanine, which has... Okay, yeah, that's just enough. Yeah, no, this has definitely put us in a pickle. Because they're basically able to deal enough damage to any Pokemon here, and with the amount of energies they've generated, they're able to retreat whenever they want to. Seeing Sabrina here is actually excellent. Okay, and they gave us the win. I was expecting Charizard EX, but I guess they said, nah, bro, you good. Said, yeah, you got me. Definitely did not deserve the win on that one, but I would also say that the opponent got extremely lucky with the heads that they were getting off of Moltres. Yeah, if I do that, unfortunately the Toxic deck is just not good versus the fighting types. And I really don't know that I have a better deck here to go up against it. We could try a Watery Bench. We'll see. This should be our last battle for the day. Going second, we're getting that a lot, and I am okay with it, especially when we see Mr. Farfetch'd here. Yeah, let me go ahead and put Prexus down. On the off chance we saw something a bit dangerous on the first turn, it would have been reasonable for us to go ahead and make sure we have a backup if needed. Getting some excellent draws here on the first turn. Can I see Professor's Research? No, we see Farfetch'd. Okay. That's about the most we can do. Yeah, if we saw Staryu this early on, we would be going absolutely crazy right now. And they are going absolutely crazy, because guess what? They got Marowak EX. That is very bad for us. Okay, Articuno, though. Probably the Pokemon that we need to focus on putting energies on here, just because Blizzard can start getting us in an excellent advantage spot. Still not seeing any draw supporters. That is bad. Okay. At the rate things are going, I almost just want to leave Farfetch'd in there until they get the KO on Marowak EX. Because that way if something big comes in, at least Articuno EX will be able to check it. Okay. No, wait, we just gotta win here. We're fine. Yeah, we're totally fine. I know in past episodes I have explained this before, but I'll do this again for people who may be viewing for the first time. So Articuno EX, its ability, or its additional effect of Blizzard is to do 10 damage to each of the bonus bench Pokemon. So what's going to happen here is when we Blizzard, we're going to do 80 to the active, which will get us the KO. And Marowak EX is actually going to take damage here too. So unless they have a way to KO Articuno EX in one turn, it's about to end on my next turn. Actually, that's not true. They could have Potion and heal Marowak EX to prevent a KO. I kind of doubt that's going to happen. Yeah. We do see Misty. You know what? Yeah, let's go. Put some energies on Bruxish here. Or not. I tried. We can use a potion, sure. So the Marowak EX in the active spot, of course, will still live. Not going to be enough damage, but one on the bench. Going to get KO'd, give us those 2 points and the dub. Very nicely done. I was expecting these to go a whole lot worse today, but actually able to get some of these taken care of. Completely neglected the battle task here about not using rare cards, but we were able to get the other one, so let's pretend like that was the biggest accomplishment. So now that we're basically ending for the day, let me go ahead and put this down and kind of talk to you a little bit more about my current experience. Again, there will be a final episode probably past the 30 days, whether that be on its own episode or just tacked on at the very end where I'll give kind of my full thoughts. But these are just my thoughts and criticisms at the current moment. And really, there's nothing in particular that I haven't gone over already. There have been a lot of data mines already for features that are either coming to the game or we're actually seeing already. Like, you know, all of the purchasables that are now available. The better options to kind of redeem with the Pokegold and the premium tickets. I mean, that's all very good things that, you know, you want the currency that you're buying to feel like it's getting you something unique that, you know, other players that are playing free to play are not going to have access to. Some people will say, oh, well, where's the stuff for the free players? Well, that's the nature of a collectible card game. And the good thing is that so far, of all of these things, they are just accessories, right? This isn't stuff like, oh, you're getting a very special card early that nobody else can have. Like, as of right now, it's not entering pay-to-win elements, with the exception of getting a third booster pack every day and then getting the material from the missions. So I guess in that way, obviously, you will get a higher advantage and be faster and further in the game. But besides that, everything else doesn't seem like so upfront about, hey, here's your shortcut to beating everybody else. So I do think that that is a very good thing. I wanted to check back here really quick. So I don't think that the rates for the pack points has changed at all, and it has not. So we're basically seeing the same rates for all these Pokemons that we saw before. Yeah, going down, you're going to see the rainbow rares, you're going to see these immersive illustration rares, and of course, the big crown rares. I mean, again, for these cards in particular, it makes sense that they're high value. But if I back out here and then we go to Bulbasaur, I still really don't think that should be 35 pack points. I mean, the fact that you have to open up 7 packs just for a common is still a little steep to me, and, you know, ignore the fact that I already have 285. That's just me being able to play the game early, and assuming that you play the game the exact same way, you're probably going to end up with similar or about the same number of points I have in the number of days that I played. There are probably 2 packs here or there I missed just because of the time difference, and, you know, making accommodations for weekends and other events, but besides that, I mean, I still think that's probably my biggest gripe when it comes to opening packs and then redeeming cards, is just that some of these lower rarity cards should definitely not be as expensive as they are, in my opinion. But besides that, I mean, everything else has been okay so far. I do need to kind of collect my thoughts if I am going to give an overall rating of the game, which feels disingenuous because the game is literally on day 1, so I guess, you know, for some people it'll be good, but since we do already see that there are things coming down the pipeline, I think it's fair to, you know, give Pokemon Company some leeway. But that should be everything for the day. Do appreciate y'all for coming by. Thank you for sticking with me for this long, rambling episode. And yeah, I just hope that you guys are looking forward to day 29, getting ever so close to the end of our journey. Of course, I'll still be playing after the fact, but for this series, as it were, get into it again. But in any case, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night or day wherever you may be, and I hope to see y'all next time. See ya!